Hey guys, this is a new style of video. So somebody really wanted me to look at the vault and give it a review. So this is someone in Emerald. They really want to escape. They've been kind of harsh there for quite some time, and they wanted me to take a look at it, see if I can point out some mistakes. It looks like they did pretty well in this game. We're gonna take look at the mistakes, see what he did wrong, what he can do better, what he should work on in order to improve, and also take a look at what he did well. So you want to do more of that and maybe less of the bad stuff, ideally. So let's just dive right in, see what it does. If you're in a similar position, if you're harder gold, plat, emerald, or even lower, I think this is going to be really useful for you. So let's see. So we're going to be taking a look at the VAR here. Got a nice skin now. Beautiful. I'm going to turn down the sound a little bit on the game. I just feel like it's easier to focus then. But straight to okay, so let's see. Level 1 here. Walking in, dropping a ward. That ward doesn't really do all that much, to be honest. Like, sure, we see him here, but he's probably going to be there anyways. We don't know for sure that he's going to start on blue, because he can walk off this ward. And right now, for example, he has time to move to red buff, so this doesn't really do that much. And the thing is now also that it's not like he's going to do this invade, right? If I want to set up a defensive ward, I would rather set up this ward, because then we would be protected against the raptors into Grump invade, which is really common now, especially for like Pantheon, who can start Q these raptors and go invade Vi, because Vi do get invaded on the blue buff quite a lot. So I think that would have been really good. Just yeah, I don't think this does too much. You can set up a ward here if you're scared of level 1 invaders. I think this is a good idea. Or set it up over here if you're playing against Canes or someone with like a dash over here. Or Graves, for example. Because you don't Vi does have a weak level 1. And if he late invade, it's pretty bad. But then I would just wait and put a ward here or put a ward here on the entry. So you're gonna know if they walk in here or if they walk in here. So this is why I prefer this ward. At least make sure it's like on the edge here, but then they might go here anyway. So I prefer to set up this ward, because if you're playing against the Kane, Lilias, this sort of thing, it's really good, because they can late invade the Raptors and then actually move into a red buff and smite this away from you. They're level 2, you're stuck level 1, and you actually can't play the game anymore. It's really hard. So that would be really good. So I'm not the biggest fan of this. I think it's okay to ward here for the late event. I would do that right before I moved, right? So the ward stays as long as possible. I think it's okay to path down here. I think it's also would be okay to play for the Urgot. But I don't mind matching on the bot side, because Aphelios Yumi is really weak in the early game. Nami Misfortune does do pretty well in the early game. Mid is kind of neutral. It's better for Victor. But Malzar can't push. So this is fine. I think it's completely okay to path here. It's actually a little bit faster to don't smite this and just path immediately down. Kind of see the runes. So it looks like it's Halo Blade setup. That's fine. Urgos gets a first blood. That's really important. But GP didn't use flash, so he's just gonna back. So this doesn't mean much to us, because he's gonna reset. It's gonna take quite a long time before this pushes out. And since he didn't use flash, it's not really that interesting either way. Things are fine down here. Pantheon is matching us. Our clear is a little bit slower. I think it's okay to do this first. That's fine. Completely fine, because that's going to be better for the second clear. So I actually like this a lot. Especially if it's not like a huge rush to be bot exactly on spawn timers. So let's say you're playing as a Hecarim, for example, or a Karthus, or a Zyra. Some of these champions, you're actually going to get into trouble if you take this first, because it's a little bit slow, right? Because it's a longer movement in here, and then you're a little bit late here. So if you're playing as the Hecarim, Lilias, someone who passes faster, start on the bot side, you want to match them on this bot 3v3, because we do have a winning 3v3, which is very nice. Like, we win this with Nami, Misfortune, Aphelios, Yumi. We're stronger. And Vi Pantheon is really quite neutral in this early fight. I would actually favor Vi a little bit. So this is fine. He's not taking the most hot trades, but yeah, you see how that would work. But it against the Pantheon, who doesn't clear as fast, I think this is fine. What you could have abused if you were like really quick, you can actually clear with Vi, with double smite. You can clear this on 312. If you do blue first, this, you could actually be in this bush at 330. And that way, the Pantheon's going to face check you. You can actually just like fight him, chunking down completely, even just shut him down so he has to recall. His bot lane is pushing in, but they have to play safe because they're not there. You might even be able to kill him because he's like a little bit low. And if he doesn't see the combo coming, as long as you don't use the combo into his E, you can just completely burst him, take the Scuttle Crab, either double Scuttle, maybe look top, or you can gank this bot lane after. But now he actually gets first move in here, which is not great, right? Your bot lane is pushed off, and we do have mid pro, which is fine. So I think it's okay to take the Scuttle. You just gotta push it up. Ooh. So fighting him, but they don't have pry, right? So this is just really risky. So this is like the first mistake, right? And what I see so much in like gold, plat, emerald, this is one of the most common things. It does happen in the elos before, but this is one of the big issues of plat, and where they run into trouble with their also. My team is not doing too hot. My team is holding me back. I'm not saying you do this, by the way. You clearly want to get better. You sent this in this VOD to try to get better. But this is a very common narrative. And we're actually putting our bot lane in a huge trouble. Yes, we could say, why is Misfortune Nami losing to Yumi and Aphelios early game? And it will be completely justified. But you're doubling down on their mistakes by forcing them to fight when they actually can't. And now you actually completely lost the bot lane, which they could have been fine if they reset it, just got some better trades on the next time. Maybe they would have been able to win this lane. And especially with some help from you, right? So we could have hit him here. If we don't, we have to try to fight this up. If we can't get it, we just have to leave. But we force them to stay, and we stay for the fight. And we actually can't take this extended fight. Like, we can, but it's not like super one, especially when you have Halo Blades. You're actually weaker in the early game when you got Halo Blades. That is a big deal. And yeah, so we're fighting, but look at them. If you saw this, you probably would say this is not a very good fight. I'm probably not going to be able to solo kill him without the enemy bot lane respawning. He's not going to just like stand there and die, right? So as you can see, we also don't have like this is not an obvious win for us. We probably do this because now we have a 10-second cooldown on this. We got a 10-second cooldown on this. And his cooldowns are much shorter. So this is why we lose this. And when we don't have Conquer, we don't win those extended fights. So yes, they are a little bit closer and they actually move. Many of the bot lanes won't move here, but we're forcing them to fight. Instead of taking this, transitioning over, take the top Scuttle Crab and potentially gank this or just reset. And then we try again. So here we're putting them in the bad position. This is our mistake, right? So they died. They could have traded better, but this is our decision to force them to fight here. And that's really quite bad. Now we just have to reset because our top side is spawning at 4:15, 4:20. That's when your next first camp spawns. And that camp is so important. So the recall timer here also one of the biggest mistakes that is happening in this mid-tier elo. Or that is still happening in this mid-tier elo. This is one of the mistakes that we linger around, we stay for a necessary time. Maybe we want to get the Scuttle Crab, but the Scuttle Crab, the first Scuttle is worth 30 gold and very little experience, so the first Scuttle is quite bad. This is more just extra. But it's actually just more efficient to reset here, go here, maybe we can look top. If we don't, we just keep on clearing, and then we can have tempo advantage at least over the Pantheon. Because he's going to be lingering around. Maybe he's even after he's clear, he's going to go like this, look for Scuttle Crab. He might take the Scuttle Crab, which is a complete waste. By the time you're already done with Krugs, Raptors, and Wolves, and then you can hit his bot lane before him. And so, and if your bot lane didn't die here, they would actually be doing quite well. They would still have sums. It might still be gankable, even though this went poorly. If we insta reset here, boom, we go here, we may be able to hit his bot lane before he's able to get there. So then we can get a bot lane back into the game. That would be very nice. But as you can see, his camp is spawning, your camp is spawning, and now we're staying on the map with no items. So we're not going to have any damage camps. And again, it's just like really unnecessary. We're going into a weird position too, right? So Pantheon, he's doing the same though. He's doing the same. But he shouldn't either do this, but that's how it is. But we shouldn't like play for him to make mistakes like this. So we did see him here, but all of these are just like really flippy, right? And we don't have like really great prio. He can't move, he can't move. So this might be able to work, but it shouldn't work. He should just walk out, right? So it's hard for us to actually do something here, and we're just wasting so much time. So much time, right? Well, all we've done is a full clear, no kills, and no scuttles. Drake is already spawning. So this is the whole problem with this extended recall, where we actually don't get any resources. So yes, we might be able to put this guy a little bit behind, which is good. Or like we haven't really, because he's gotten an assist and everything, and he got the scuttle crab. But we might be able to bully him off this. Let's say we even get this. Still though, now we're still forced to recall. All our camps are up. We're not leveling up these camps, which is super important, because camps spawn. When they spawn, they're going to spawn at the level of the average in the game. And the higher level they are, the more experience they're going to give. So leveling up your own camps is actually really important. So unless you invade, you got to abuse that invade again for it to be worth it. Like, sure, you can get a camp here and a little bit accelerated into level 6, but he can just go here, right? And now we're still not getting resources. We're going to hit him again. This is actually like looking pretty good though. Oh, oh no! But we actually didn't see him, maybe. Okay, we might have actually not seen him there. Malsar does get the kill. You do get this, but the thing is, for you to carry and take over the game, you have to get a lot of resources. So sure, we're putting Pantheon behind here, which is like good, by the way. Wait, he actually lived? Ain't no way. He lived, and he actually got the wolves too. So we do get this, yes, but we haven't gotten a single resource in the last 2.5 minutes, and we also have to reset. So now we will get this, which is quite good, but that's not enough. That's not enough. And now we're also like super far away from our own camp, so we kind of just need to reset. Drake is already up. Grubs is spawning very soon. So you see how we're falling behind in the tempo of the game. We're not staying in like in alignment with the game. We're falling behind here. We're dragging behind. We're starting to lose tempo, and it's not good. So we forced the recall here, and this is just time that could have been spent. You could have done a full clear by this point and hit the bot lane here, taking a Drake, reset, get your red buff. You're gonna be level 6, and you can hit whatever lane you want. Maybe he's able to take the grubs by then. That's fine. That's how you get those insane early games. You can get this every single game. And this is like even after it went poorly in the early game, right? This is how much leads you can create with so little. It's just like this compounding effect that just snowballs so hard. And now this is also a mistake in my opinion. So you might be doing this. So let's take a look here. So your bot lane is doing fine. I think it's also okay to do this. I would probably still prefer to get your bot lane ahead and try to play the Drake, because you can still get them in a better position. This Aphelios and Yumi is still really killable. The Aphelios doesn't have flash yet either. So if we went out here and just ignore the grubs, we can ignore those. It's too flippy to just like go like this, right? Without having confirmation about where Pantheon is. To go like this, try to pick up one, sure, and get out. It's possible, but it's still flippy. We don't want that. We want reliable goals. So I would just go like here. Get my raptors. Get my wolves. And either look bot after wolves, look bot after raptors, or look bot after grump, right? But it's also okay to path into this Urgot, because he do well. So this is going to start slow pushing. So this is fine. I would just probably prefer to try to get my bot lane ahead still, because they're just more snowbally. GP is going to scale anyways. It would be nice to put this guy behind, because he makes such a big difference. And if Misfortune and Nami is behind in the game, they're just completely useless. So that is a problem. They're just going to be killed over and over, and not be able to contribute much in the game. So that's why I would prefer to play around them a little bit. But let's see. So we go for Trump. This is fine. We got vision here. We're going to path into top. This guy's still no flash, but they sworded. So this shouldn't work. Now, again, because of this, it's wasting time, right? It's wasting time. So this usually is warded. We gotta assume this is warded. So if we want to gank bot lane, we should try to... We gotta avoid this somehow. Lane ganks are really good. Like, it wasn't the case in this one. But if we go like this, but it's really awkward to go like this, right? It's just like so much time. We're not getting any resources. All this time, he can invade this, he can take this, he can take this. So that's really not good. That's why I just want to like keep on clearing. We need to get gold. We need to get level 6 fast, really fast. It's so important. And then you can get the 100% guaranteed kill. And we have a lot of golden resources. So this is just like very time consuming. And during all of this, he's getting a clear. He can go to grubs, but even he has been really efficient, right? But you see how big of a lead we could have had by now. So we can't really do this. It's just like unlikely to work. If it's not unlikely to work, we shouldn't even look. We should assume this is warded unless we have a pink ward here, or unless we can have another pathing. If we started on top side, for example, we wouldn't be bot yet, but we would move like this. Then we could move like this, right? And then we can fall back to our camp after or to Drake. So let's see. Starting the grubs here, which is extremely risky. It's like fine, Victor is here. They can't really move on you yet, so you might be able to pick up one and then just get out. Getting one is really big, because then we deny the feature of strength objective. If you just get one of them, you need to get all three to get the stack. So, and also the first one gives the by far most experience than the second two. The first one you can get, it gives you a huge bonus in the XP, which is like really big. We're going to be able to see this. It gives you like, it's going to be very close to level 6 just by getting one of these. Then you can just one other camp. He does hit bot lane. But still, getting one more doesn't really matter. Like having one more grubs is rarely gonna matter. He killed top, that is good. So you might be able to stay on this because he can move down on pressure, but he doesn't really want to move. He want to take these camps, minions, and he want to push the next wave. And we could get out because we got so many camps we do want to take. So here it's just like efficiency. How can you guys get the most amount of resources? This is, you're making it awkward for his lane. He can't really capitalize. If he's forced to move, he's got to stay, and then he needs to push out this wave after, and then GP is back, and then he can bounce the wave. If he can just push out this wave, GP is going to be forced into the same trap as he just did by his pushing, right? So we're pinging for a fight here, but it's not good. And it feels like we're being let down by my team, but now he's forced to move. He's not able to push in this and crash this wave before GP TPs. And now he can't spend the gold from the one fight, which he really wants to do. And this wave is not going to bounce anymore either. And we're also faulting Malzar to lose experience, which is unnecessary. And we give away a kill to Victor, which is really bad, right? So you do play really good in this game. Like, you have an amazing stat. So I'm going to be excited to see how you turn this around. But this is... I promise you, you probably have these mechanics and all of this, but if you fix these mistakes, it's gonna transform your game completely. So let's see. So yeah, here we're just forced to go here. Also gets a nice kill. We pick up the Dirk longsword. I like the way you're building this. And we're getting the red buff first. I don't mind getting the red buff first because it's like, it can be invaded. So this is fine. We get the red buff, we get the other camps, and then we path the bot. Now we have R. This is so big, right? Alright, so let's see. They're still full HP, so yeah, we're just gonna take the camps. This is good. I would probably try to play for this. This looks too hard, right? Also, we don't have any information on the Pantheon yet. This guy is playing very aggressively. These guys are quite safe. They have wards also because they have Yumi, right? Mid lane is much harder to ward. He does have a ward here, but you can avoid this. You can walk here. This is very important. Always do this around the mid lane. Hug this wall because then you won't get spotted unless they ward here. Then they can't spot you. But if they ward here, you won't get spotted. So you can actually get behind, and then it's actually working against them because they're gonna hug the wall, right? Or like hug the side that they warded. You can use this ward against them because he's gonna play like this, assuming you can gank from here because there he doesn't have vision, right? So he's staying far away from that. But then you can go here and actually just like hit the Q from here, which is like really big, really big. So he's got a lead on you. It's going to be hard for you to play Drake, especially with Aphelios Yumi doing pretty well. So here I would probably just double down on trying to kill this Victor. We could just move here actually. I would abort this Drake, this blue buff. I don't see your camera, but we need to look here when they like see them walk. We see Victor moving up like this on the minimap. I've just like always look at minimap. Then you use your F keys, look mid. Do you have a Q? Don't, you just use your Q. So if you didn't use your Q, right, we don't need to use Q for these camps, because then you can always move. One Q does like 70 damage when it's melee anyways. It doesn't really make it faster than any autos. It does it like barely any faster because you can get a little bit of an auto cancel, but it's not worth it. Because like here, we can just Q, walk in here, press R, he's Omega dead, right? Especially since we have flash. Looks like Malzahar might get him actually, but yeah. So I will still move here. Okay, he will die. Okay, then we go back. That's worth it. Because we don't know exactly, right? And that could have been a free kill. So now we killed mid, but now it's kind of the same problem, right? It's the same problem. And I think this... So Malzahar got a kill. Very good. He's going to want to push this because he's low. He want to spend his gold. And he doesn't want Victor to be able to pick up this. So we can't force this guy to move, right? He has no HP. So if he moves, it's cooked. He's going to have the same problem as Urgot. Urgot did fix it because he's just doing much better. But in this case, he has to be able to push in these two waves so he can reset. And our bot lane is pushed in too. So we can't play this. We just got to take our camps. This is reliable. Urgot reset. This is going to start bouncing. So after this, or if Pantheon takes the Drake, okay, we're going to invade him. Then we kill the GP after, because this is going to start pushing. This is how we can play, and this is how we get reliable gold all the time, and we don't get into these flippy fights. This is why, like, I'm hard stuck because of my team. This is the thing, because we're making it a flip. We're just like, who has the best team? We're just going into river. Okay, do I have prio? Do I not? Who knows? We're gonna see who has it. I'm gonna blame the if they don't have prio. I'm not saying this is like the way you talk, but this is like very common, right? And this is it's easy to think this way. And I've done this plenty of time, don't get me wrong. Yeah, so we see him here. We do fall back to the camp. Good. I was afraid we're gonna look here and maybe like look for the Drake very aggressively. So you didn't do it. I was just saying this is like, it's looking very similar, and you can see the thing here. Like he has to push it in. Reset is very good for him. Nice, you're playing good and patiently here. And letting him walk back, gets a smite, really good. You don't want to fight here, really nice. You see that. Yeah, this you're playing perfectly. You still want to hover bot lane slightly because he can dive, so I love the way you play this. Now you can actually collapse, because Malzahar can restore him, right? This is really good. I don't think you had the flash there. Maybe you don't hit the Q, but you don't need it. You can just get to him and start hitting him, and then we didn't have to flash, and then we would have our flash for this after. So it was good execution, but I don't think it was necessary in this case. We do get him with R, but now we used flash, which is a little bit sad. It's a big part of how we can get kills on ganks with Vi. And now we got the Pantheon very close to Drake. Mid is doing good. They can't really move over here. This is a good Drake. What's going to be very important now, what I hope you do, is just insta-base, okay? Insta-base. So the other option you got is actually to just like Q over here and just try to look for a gank behind, but it's a little bit risky. We know that he doesn't have, we should know that they don't have stumps if we track those. But if we had flash, I would probably go for this. Then I would probably just like, okay, I'm going to come bot. I would ping here. And then we Q over, we take the Drake, we save our Q. We queue over here, and then we walk behind them, and when we try to kill them, because now he actually doesn't have flash. That could be a really good play. The other thing, if you don't do this, we have to insta-base and go back. It's too far to walk the walls for one camp and then reset. It's just like not time efficient. Go here, then back, and for this one camp, we need to get back out there because topside is going to start spawning soon. Scudder crab is spawning, and we could also spend this time on gank top instead of getting one walls, right? If Grump is up also, that's fine, but as we can see, the crux is spawning, so we'd rather take these. We'd rather take this or these and these, because if we stay here for wolves, he can go to our raptors, he can take our Krugs, and he can gank the top lane, or he can just keep on clearing. See? No, let's see here. We'll go to wolves. And I want to see how much gold we sit on. I'm sitting on 1100 gold, and that makes a huge difference in the early game. Especially for a champion like Vi, which is really reliant on items, right? It's not like a Maokai who's going to do like twice as damage by getting a Ruby Crystal too. But for Vi, it makes an insane difference with the extra long swords and the extra damage in the early game for fights, because her scalings are so good. So that's why this is so important. And this is just not efficient enough. We would have to reset here, go here, and then we can play somewhere. Then it's kind of open, and we have many options. We're gonna have to see what is best. But now we're kind of forced off the map for quite a long time because we haven't spent our gold and stuff. We could have moved off of this, for example, but then we could have moved with items. Now we have to move with significantly less items than the Pantheon, which is not good. We got a nice reset here. Are we gonna have enough for ghost play? No, we don't. Right? Are we going hubris? We got the boots. I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. That's completely fine. I like both swiftness, lucidity, and symbiotic boots with this. Okay, we got a kill, and now we're just moving here. So this is great. This is all great. Yeah, this is really good. He's making a huge mistake here, right? His GP dies and he still stays in the river. He gets ready for Grump instead of just like clearing and try to play for this first tower. Diving bot, for example. No, now they killed him anyways, but they greed. No prio. He's probably... And Misfortune is pinging all of their sums. That is important to track. Oh, this is really good. Like, this is well done. Like, sure, they might get him without you, but you don't know this. This is really good that you're paying attention. Perfect. Now we get this. Now we can fall back to our Krugs and start clearing for bot. Because they don't have sums, right? And we would like to abuse this if we can. It would also be okay to try to break down his top, but GP is playing safe now. It doesn't look forcible. So, you do have your item after this, so I think it's okay to just take this, reset, get your hubris, and then go like this and start passing it down. Yes, perfect, really good. No! Yeah. Oh, do we see this? Ah, nice. Good movement. This is really good. Paying attention. He dies, but you don't know this again. Yeah, we can't do anything about this guy yet. Holy moly shield. Yeah, I would try to clear this, because if not, he takes the whole tower. So this is fine. If not, I usually don't like to take like waves, unless they can actually like push the whole tower. So good, really good. It's gonna get it anyways, looks like, but I think it's fine that you stole this. So now they have a little bit later back, right? So let's see. Yeah, this is fine. We're just taking our camps. Drake is spawning soon. We would like to play it. We move over here. They're dead again. That's fine. Then immediately when he's dead, like, what can we do about this? We know where Pantheon is, so he's not here. Like, he gave information, which is really good. It's not good that they died, but he gave away information. What can we do about it? So this probably means, let's see if I gotta see when the Drake spawns. So the Drake spawns in 30. When Nami dies here, I would just think Drake's gone. If nothing special happens, Drake is gone. The only way I got to save this is to immediately hit this Victor. Because he's playing no flash, Malzar has R, you have R, this guy should die. Because now Pantheon is here, he is not bot lane, so now it's completely safe to gank bot lane. Just beeline bot, try to kill him, then we can potentially wait for the Nami, and then Nami is going to actually spawn before the Victor, and then we can play the Drake. Not, if we aren't able to gank this, then we would have to rotate around, and then we would just try to play for this first tower, this tower top lane. And try to invade while they're doing this. Maybe we can get Rift after, potentially, but that's more like too far into the future. But now we get stuck in this fight. We're forced around here, and we can't do anything about this. We could have killed this guy and potentially done something, right? But now we're just forced around the Ophilos, which we don't like. Now we have to do something. Just get into this top side, because now we can't be bot, right? But get into your top side. Try to do something here, play for this tower, maybe kill the GP again one more time. Have to cross map when it's going poorly like this and they're safe on this side. But you see Urgot is spamming for it, right? You will just like to hit him right away. This is good. We trade, move around, play towards the Urgot. He's doing good. Alright, and we've been doing well in the farming department. So that's good. In the later stage, we hit the reset now. Fine. I don't mind anything you do here, to be honest. So, fine. Now it's more about just playing around the strong sides. Everyone is doing fine, but it could be nice to just gang up on this guy. But we need to have information. Ooh, that is well played. Really good. Let's see that again. He ganks here. He moves with low HP. Nice. This guy is crazy. Nice. You flash. Hit him. Beautiful. Good execution. Very nice. Yes, I like that you're picking up this wave. It's very good. I haven't seen you ping too much. We need to start pinging. Communicating with our team. It's such a big deal. Makes a huge difference. So that'd be good. Nice buffer on the Victor stun. We just need to try to time it as well as possible so we're not stunned. Or stunned as little as possible. Beautiful. Now we got 2 kills. Now we're actually super fed. Super fed. Very nice. How much gold do you have? I'd love to see you base here. 900. Okay, so we don't have collectors, so I think it's okay for you to stay, actually. Wait. Oh, you're not even close to it. Oh, I thought you had Dirk. Yeah, we just have to hit the base here. We don't really care what they do, to be honest. We just need to hit the base so we can do something. The same way we got. This is a good one, though. This is a good follow-up after. But I thought, all of this, right? We could have, already been back on the map right by now. But it's good that when you're first here, then it's good that you covered your god. Very nice. He got the shutdown. Amazing. Now we're just super back, right? Now we even got a big gold lead. Just getting all the resources. Very good, nice. I would just like you to play board like this in the early game. Just really efficient, not risking, not flipping, getting the gold camps, the guaranteed gold, moving around, being really quick. Here, I would actually stay for these, right? Because I don't think you got the full item. So unless you got the full item, I would just stay for these because it's just extra camps. Nothing is happening yet. Urgo's still moving out of base. We have time to just one-shot this base because we have symbiotic boots. Get back on the map, and then we can play the Akathon. Right? Oh, you want a Serpent Fang. I will still stay for these camps. And maybe you get an extra long sword, maybe you don't, but it's just extra camps, right? Yeah, it's just extra camps. She did, that's fine. I like that you're moving here. This is really good. We want to play towards Akathon. This Victor is looking kind of overextended. Ah, man. I would love to see you go for this. Because we see him, right? We know he's there. Okay. Pantheon made a play here. They got a kill on an army. Can I use this for something? Yes, I can kill this Victor 100%. Look at him. He has no tower. What is he gonna do when you press R? Well, sorry, presses R. He's dead. I would try to avoid using R, because if we do kill him without using it, we can potentially play the Drake, which is spawning in 1 minute. So it's very important to try to not waste like big cooldowns before Drake and this kind of thing, because it might just be a free kill, but then we end up losing the Drake because of it. Yeah, we're looking for this guy. That's fine. He has no sum, so this is gonna work 100%. I like the Serpent's Fang too, by the way. Against Yumi. Oh shit! You actually killed this guy. Okay, it's fine. It's fine that you don't want to flip, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, nice. That's good pings. So, now, right? When we see this is happening, he's getting run down. We got Rift. I actually like that you Rift here. So, he's getting collapsed on. You ping the danger. If you don't see a likely way of saving him right here, I will still probably be looking. But then there's like, okay, now he's just like, oh my god. He is cooked. He is so dead. I was just like, okay, try to get this. Try to gank the Victor. This is just like, next move. Next move. Trying to save this guy. Usually it's just like a lost cause. He's dead anyways, but now we did nothing with time. We got the blue buff, I guess, but we could have gotten a tower. We could have gotten this wave, this tower, and ganked the Victor. Right. Cross map, cross map. They make play, we make play. Oh, this is a good look though. This is really good. Nice. He's mega dead. Oh, we love Vi, don't we? Really do. Good. Yes, yes. Ooh, nice try, nice try. You went for the right thing. We can play the Drake here. We heal a lot. We have passive and stuff, so we can play the Drake. Pantheon is super low. We can just go there. Very nice. Good board. I like this. Let's go to grab insta base. Very nice. And then we start playing this Sakathon, right? Yeah, just get into this top side. Get into this top side. Come on. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, you want to catch the Philos? Oh, this is actually good. Maybe that's better than what I thought, actually. Yeah. Oh, she's so out. Or is he? Ah, never mind. You're just better. Very good pick. You're just looking for the Philos staying by himself. Really good. Really good. Now, pathing up. We need to try to accelerate the game now. Because we have a lead, sure. But we don't necessarily get like super outscared, but a little bit. Like we got great kill pressure on this Aphelios, so we can shut him down. But like Victor, Aphelios, GP, Yumi, it's not really champions I want to play against late game, right? So you can win because you have such a like, you gotta come up with enough damage to shut down the carries, but still they're gonna have 3 champions who scales very, very well. So I would try to accelerate the game now, force my team to fight around this so we can get the objective quickly. Just path up, get a pick here, maybe start it, and play that way. And as you do, just like look for soul picks. This is really good. Like, soul picks around the objective is just like the way to go. Beautiful. Good kill. We can look for the Victor. Yes, yes. Completely right. This is really good. Really good. No! Shit. This guy's Omega dead. He's like super weak, right? You're so strong. Like even if you don't have R, you do have flash. You have some safety. This guy is not gonna absolutely one-shot you, and he has a mercs and this. Like he's so squishy. He's just so dead here. Just like kill him, take these waves, push out. Maybe we can look for this because Pantheon is dead. Because we just got the kill now. We're not using for much. We do get something here, I guess, but it's just a little bit slow. We haven't gotten this tower yet. We haven't been able to pressure this. We want to play quick here. reset, get some gold. I don't mind you going that dance. That dance is very good here. Yeah, we're just taking gold while our team is respawning slash after recall. So this is fine. Looking for the Aphilos. And they're just doing this right. We're completely ignoring these Akathons. So it's not like insanely big Akathon, but it's pretty big. Okay, now you see the moving tops, the cross map. This is good. This is good. This is what I'm talking about. So I would like you to play this earlier. Look for picks around this top side first. But it's good that you do go for this counterplay now, because now we can take the tower. And it's not that bad, right? Because we do get push mid. We can almost get the tower mid. We get the tower bot lane. We get an extra kill. We don't. Oh, we should have just taken this tower. We could have just taken this tower while the can minions here. And then we could take the camp after, right? So just use the fact that we have the wave there. Get the tower. Because it didn't matter that the GP ulted. It doesn't matter that you have to tank it even. You can just stand there, take it. As long as you have a minion close by, you do enough damage. Oh, nice. Oh, big. Yeah, we do kill him, which is like fine. But they got a 600 shutdown over you, right? That is not good. Looks like we clean him up though. So it's fine. It's just yeah. It's tower, chill, back, get our ultimate, play the Drake. It's just becoming a lot cleaner. Because now we use the flash, giving 900, right? So you're playing good in this mid game though. You're making really good picks. You're paying attention to your map really well, which is really, really important when you play this build. Nice, ping the Drake, very nice. Prefer if you pulled it out, but okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. Try to kill him and he got smite. Wait, we died. Oh no. What a disaster. Yeah, this is the classic mess. So, okay, let's go back. Here. Hold it. Here. So it's safer. They can chill. Urgot is coming, so it's closer to him too. And then we got a better position. Because if we can pull it here, they're gonna have a threat from here. And a threat from here. Inside of this, it's gonna be awkward, because they can go like this. They can come from here. And we can't fight them like properly. It's just like, it doesn't feel good to stay here, and also it's just like easier to steal, right? And that's annoying. So we just pull it out. We take it, and we force them to come to us here, so we don't have to force like stay here and take a bunch of extra damage. So this is like okay, but it's still like pretty risky, you know. It's fine. Oh, we died to that dance, yeah. Yeah. Not ideal. We got the Drake though, which is the most important. So it's fine. Now Baron is up. We try to play around the Baron. Let's see, let's see. Yep. All good. Yeah, waiting for the Urgot to come back. This is fine. They're trading on the bot side. But yeah, now we're just like, we want to start creating stuff on this side of the map. So we can just immediately turn to the Baron after. This is just like, maybe we even get a kill here, but we can't use that kill for anything. It's just like 300 gold. That's not good enough. We need to accelerate the game, get these Drakes, turn up the heat. Now I'll just look for the Aphilos, to be honest. Try to get this guy. Yeah, really good flank. Always look for these flanks. Very nice. Yeah. This is really good, right? This is really good. Very well played. Nice. Get out. Ooh. Pantheon with the Smurf though. Yeah, and he goes even. Sad. It's okay, because we got a few kills at least. And yeah, it wasn't great. I thought that would go better, but we'll play by the Pantheon to be fair. Yeah, we gotta... this is good. We gotta create kills around here. Nice. Nice, man. Nice. Beautiful. Now. Get this Baron. Yes, TP. Got Malzar. He can move. We just started. If these phase check, then we just turn on them with R, right? Good shots going. We just get this. Nice. Yes. Yes. Get him. Get him. Nice. Really good shit. Yeah. Now, soul is spawning. We can just take camps. Get a reset probably. Wait, Drake. Urgot just murdered them all. What? Okay, noted. Get the soul. I like the way you play this. All of this is fine. Yep. Really good flanks. You find these flanks. You're playing Assassin by really smart. And your mechanics are good. That's not going to hold you back at all. You're playing the smart. The positioning is really good before the fights and stuff. Looking for these picks. You're playing this well. There were a few instances where I would have liked you to cross map. You did it sometimes, but just like every time. Do this. Double down. Okay. Yeah, this camp is a little bit unnecessary. This is just greedy, right? If you want to do something, push this wave. I would probably push this wave. Because like, why is not great at sieging, right? How are you playing this? Very nice though. So yeah, either just like push or push this. Like, we're just gonna end this camp. We're probably not even gonna be able to spend the gold, right? We're just gonna push. Use the fact that we have the Baron. But this is really good. Blast gonna over. Hit him from behind. Really nice. Really nice. We get this guy too? Get him. Get him. Nice. Yeah. I'm a little bit sad we didn't end on 13-37. A little bit unlucky, got the 2 assists, but really good game. Like, you played really well, but I hope you see this, because this is, especially those first 7, 10, 14 minutes, there were a lot of things you just could have done better. You played an amazing game. You're playing Vi well. I like the way you play Assassin Vi. You really understand how to position, how to look for picks, how to play her. So keep doing that. That was amazing. Your mechanics are more than good enough to go to Diamond. So I think you can easily get Diamond. If you fix that early game's mistakes, that little bit of flippiness that is going on. So rewatch that early game. Make sure to pay attention to that. If you fix those mistakes, the key points that I made there, I think you're gonna be able to play well. I hope some of you else as well are able to learn from this. Maybe you also can get unstuck. That would be amazing. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next one. Take care, bye.